He had vision for a second. Now the bomb's going down. You better have your lineups. It's through the smoke. Cover is not blown. And 1v2. Oh, he suspects this one close. He knows Shush dancing around the site. He's isolated. The Jaws sounds like this would be huge, but Nerds. He extends play. More from Heroic required, but a triple kill from Nerds keeps us in it.
You gotta give a shout out to Tess's. Not running through the smoke, instead just getting 2 picks with a Galil up A ramp. That's good shooting. That's fine shooting with a Galil.
I always wonder how comfortable those Jaws can be. He made it look very nice. Valid attempt. Yeah, Halzo probably starting to believe for a moment there after he did isolate the Jaws. Alicia's just pushed mid. He's already across. Oh, and he's dead. Nerds up the ladder just in time.
All right, 5-on-4, and now Complexity is out of money. If they lose this round, this is a very rough round to lose the opening kill, play 4v5. Shush can appear under the bomb site, Smoke just gets deployed and ruins his vision, so he's gonna take the moment to jump up, but Floppy has moved.
This game so susceptible to a spam. Just investigating the smoke. That's the spam we discussed. Floppy just edges away, doesn't take a point of damage. Did Cole have a 4v5 in him, Yanko?
They do. They need to clear off these stairs. They have 3 players here right now. Floppy called for a nade to start just walking out, and he's seen nothing, but he hasn't cleared all the way underneath. That'd be a big risk at this point, but it might not allow them to cheat a 3rd player over towards the bomb site.
Which would be very welcome at this point.
They're pulling all 4 of them.
That would be one hell of a read, one hell of a call. The absence of a lead, taking shape. Floppy still responsible for middle. Hold of it for the board.
There you go.
4 towards the ramp, looking for the finish here. Heroic 30 seconds. Nades are going to have to start to fly. What a catch. He's taking down Floppy. JT plucked as well. Oh, nice handle. Grip. You can go back. 20 seconds.
Ashley!
Nerds needs to hold off every piece of rotation.
Shush has it, okay.
I was like, I actually don't even know this. I don't know this.
I don't play Vertigo, man.
Yeah.
I said it with conviction. But yeah, they've actually opted to try and go for a save, which means this hunt's already on. Halzo's not getting away with this AWP. Gets away with the first. Let's find out. Maybe I'm a silly goose.
I actually don't think Heroic can even chase with the money that they have.
Yeah, I think that was one is enough.
Good. Good round from Heroic. Good adjustment. Once again, Nerds has done such a good job on this map of opening up the B bomb site middle now in this round. So like whenever Heroic don't have anything working at A, Nerds has been the one to create the opportunity on the other side of the map. This is actually a really sick game for him.
Yeah. I mean, like, I was starting to have some faith that there was going to be a competitive defense of the A site there, and then Nerd just catches Floppy and it's over. And he actually started the round with a frag onto Alicia as well, so a lot of Nerd's frags. This one, oof, great awareness of the off angle, clears it out. And we are going again, folks. It's the second time out, time for TC to put this map to bed if they want to stay competitive in this series. Why have I got oat? Oh yeah.
You were looking up the health, the nutritional value of oats earlier?
Yeah, I think it's auto-complete. Are oats gluten-free? I would assume so. What do you reckon? That's a new question. They're naturally gluten-free, Google. Why are you asking me that? Are oats healthy, was what Yanko asked. It's gotta be a yes. It's a hard yes.
Very, very good.
Reducing risk of heart disease and diabetes.
Come on, Yanko. Like 2 good things?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. All right, well, tough situation for Complexity B. Not a huge losing bonus built up, 2,400.
Oh, damn. Sorry, opening duels between Halzak and JT, they are 10 wins in opening duels and 3 losses. So those two have been a big part of it for Cole. See if Halzak can find one with his saved rifle. You have a molly position, but
I think this is the first time we've seen the AWP posted up at the B-bomb site for first contact.
Interesting move. interesting angle, but this flick on they fixed the board so you don't poke through anymore. Oh, the timing! He just dismounted. He heard the boost. Now they've heard the scope. They're coming up with the going to be a hero here. The first is clean. Gives away a missed shot straight past the hip and into the sight. Now no hope here for Colt. We're going the full distance. The last round of regulation imminent as this penultimate round is done.
I mean, I was going to say for this round, the goal for Complexity, obviously, try to get an entry kill somewhere with the AWP, you know, try to make it uncomfortable for Heroic, but more than anything, save the AWP for the final round, because they won't have the blast bonuses in 2400, they won't have enough money to buy it again, and the buy won't be too great all around.
They're going to be missing some nades and utility and some kits on a few people for sure.
To be honest, if I'm not mistaken, also Leash spent 2k in this round. I mean, if he just saved all the way through, he could have swamped with Hazard in the next round. He bought the 5-7 small armor, smoking an incendiary.
How's his leg?
Yeah, that was his leg.
That's very painful for his leg, for his hand.
Dead legs.
I think like it doesn't make it necessarily much better if you don't smash the table, but you still like rage. You know, I think that's not what your coach meant, Hauser, when it was like, do not smash the table anymore.
Actually,
You can tell, yeah, that's what if he got that kill.
we'll probably wonder about it. That's an example of what I mean to the house, knowing he could have taken us to a new break already. Connected to shot number 2. Your bog standard opening. We start off, however, there are 2 A-ramps, which means there's an extra body searching direction towards the B stairs. Kicks in with Shush. JT looks to defend this round to round. Nikodon's holding it! He took a dink, but no finish. Nikodon found the opening. More flags away from OT.
Make that 10 up there now on the opening. So, Hazard gonna fall back. Molotov keeps him away. Nikodon's down to 1 HP. Deep in the lines with an AWP, but as we've seen so many times, Heroic able to create a weakness over at the A-bomb site and shift elsewhere on the map, and the bomb is moving back to the B-bomb site.
Yeah, it's such a good call. You know, someone's going to come and attend to the potential for an A exec.
They need to start moving back now.
It's just flopping.
Alish has short, and they've just cleared all the way down. They need to start booking it. Grim needs to just knife out and run, but they're not. They're going to push forward. Grim's still there. It's just floppy. He's going to have a bad time. Defensive smoke, and he's got to step forward and provide some resistance.
Oh, yeah, does he's actually slipped through. He slipped past the smoke, finds one on the low HP, but down after 1. This is no fun. Yeah, we'll give it everything they've got.
They're too deep.
They're so pushed up.
Oh, Alish gets a kill on the flank. Or, excuse me, that's in mid. They can make this work.
Oh, Ashley! Almost late from dead, trying to be overlooked, letting his teammates play. Grim and Alish, bomb ticking.
Present for you.
30 seconds to piece this together. How's a good restraint from him, but he is being held. He needs someone to die out of these 3 before they avert their gaze from his death. Time. Oh, he still finds an exposed Tessus. And another from Halzug. He's going to finish it right here. Unless the clutch comes through, just he's secured Anubis on the way. Complexity lived through map 2.
Just sorry. Cheeky little miscommunication on how that flank was being held. But Complexity, they survive a couple of scares. They make it harder than it needed to be. But we're going to a 3rd map.
what you read. Now the words are the same. Not everything you see you can trust anyway.
Nice work. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Thank you.
Once, never twice. Now I got the knife.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit. Well then, what? Might want to take care of any leftovers. Welcome. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. I'll buy almost anything. Thank you. Gotta come back. Anytime.
Old flavor of Crims. Now that is a grape, ladies and gentlemen, that has been with us for years.
It's our first date.
Oh, okay. Pressure
some vodka then.
Stress. I think, to be honest, what's underestimated and not talked about enough is the power of masturbation. You know, how it can help reduce stress for you. It can improve sleep, which is really important when you're traveling to different continents for events and dealing with jet lag. Not to mention that it's safer.
Yeah, I always thought it was the other way, that that you shouldn't masturbate and have that as a, you know, is that won't have you in your prime position. You know, boxers, they're you know, not supposed to have sex, not supposed to masturbate before a big match. I always thought that applied the same way to Counter-Strike.
Well, interesting that you should mention that, because it's a common misconception. Also depends on the individual, right? You just have individuals like yourself who produce an excess amount of testosterone, and you need to, you know, just alleviate some of that. Otherwise, you're going to get a little bit too angry.
They do, and I mean, there's no reason why they wouldn't be able to find the time, you know, so to speak, you know, between all the, you know, just listening to music before you get into a match, death matching. This just seems like another routine that you could have to get yourself in the mental space to play a big game.
Absolutely, and you know, funnily enough, there's been a great study recently by two British scientists on the topic, Hugo B. Byron and Harry R. Russell.
Oh yeah, well accredited, those two.
With PhDs, and they just made a terrific sacrifice for science. One had to observe why the other one was performing the experiment for scientific authenticity.
If I could pause you for a second, this Hugo Byron and Harry Russell performed these experiments and just sat there watching each other conduct the experiment?
Yes, you're exactly right. Also had to chime in at different times. They get out of hand, so to speak. But yeah, it involved a lot of suggestions.
Like whether you go normal style or southpaw.
Yes, and
yeah.
I think also, depending on people, just giving some right and unorthodox, and
or if their studies ever included that, it's where you sit on your hand for like 20 minutes until it falls asleep, and then, you know, feels like a stranger. So I like that would be where I would maybe interested if there's different tactics to maximize.
Well, in their particular case, they had the stranger there with them, so
yeah, true.
That kind of changes how you approach that in particular, and yeah, I recommend to everyone to read up on that study, because it was hours and hours and hours of just masturbation.
That feels like a really good place to end it. hours and hours of masturbation. Good for you.
Strike by day, Jason Rogan podcast by night, all day.
Alistair says they're the strongest team in the Asian RMR. Typical Western team style stuff coaching. I'm sorry, but Australia is not in the West. Alistair, you there? I thought you like shouting. Shout now. Why quiet?
Minus Alistair, plus ASAP, plus Nedic, plus the Asian-looking guy from another top Aussie team. I forget his name.
Why do you hate you on him? I thought Americans and Aussies had a good relationship.
That's the Malaysia flag, brother.
At least he has the balls to say it and do the interview, unlike Lena.
Rent-free, not gonna lie. It's just for media. LOL.
What do you expect from Tier 5 dude that was happy to ruin O3 Pickens and now he can't even make 2 major? I wonder how this trash team even exists if they cannot make 2 major to the lowest competition RMR ever with only one actually decent team.
Rent-free.
Alistair was the only one congratulating and doing the Asian head nod to LV though.
Try that on for size. Dazzled, are you?
Ended the match on fire.
Instead of
Don't
walking
get
for
yourself
Molly,
killed
this
now.
guy should walk off the team.
Really want to see Vex fight in a strong European team. His potential is huge.
Minus bot JDC, plus Vegside. He joins Dexter, Sexter, and Sexside. That's all meant to be. Dexter is getting kicked from Mouth, my bro. Sorry.
Sexter should join Greyhound instead.
Over here! Will be the next Australian to join a team. Except for Lu.
Oh, wait, that's not...
Someone please pose these coachins. Leave the rest
made
to
up of
right.
monsters.
Maybe Vexite, which should probably be.
Done warming
There is
up?
no team that's stupid enough to put 25-year-old
Yeah.
talent.
Now if you'd shut up, we'd be good to go. Good. Lighten up.
He needs to fix it, no.
Maybe Para or OG would sign him if he moves to Europe by himself. But then if he's
He has a soul. I've been following him since he days. That should be a better team than what should be. He's better than any UK player in 1.6 scores against him. Shut gross pomp.
I was watching Riaz. I was watching he's ruining his chances of being Iron Machine.
In China, he's calling Harry Potter. The magic boy gave his style to me. Okay.
Keep saying Harry Potter because they're uneducated.
Present for you.
They don't know pop.
My girlfriend watched CS for the first time and goes to see the Starlight. She thinks Jack
You don't have a girlfriend.
Sorry. Not everyone on here
Yeah, I'm making robots.
At some point in the gamer's life, there's a question to be asked. Would your clothes match your heart in any situation? Or do they just represent what you dream of? No matter what situation, there's always
Coming. Mierda! The first blood's with them!
You're serious.
That's a bitch.
Pay attention! Stay focused! Sure thing. I've been waiting, hero boy.
All right, this one's good.
You might need company.
The attempt. It's a worth a try.
And I'm just happy that a series that lost one of the two.
Stay focused. Hey, our guests would think we're rude. So much for serving.
The playoffs has gone the distance. So we're going over.
Pistol
Thank
was
you, man.
told.
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't read number 6. Because Alicia was on top of him, but other than that, he's alright.
Damn it, Alicia.
It properly conveyed the feeling of chaos, I think, to the viewer.
I wanted to take kicks in there, but, you know, what can you do?
Look at this force. 5
Everyone's doing it.
MP9. I'm not so worried about the force. I'm more worried about the fact that they've all opted for MP9s.
Yeah, it's trending. It's trending right now. Drive-by MP9s.
Like no, 5.7s with a bit more util. They've just gone for a bunch of bloody MP9s.
And won them around on Vertigo.
Well, this yoooooooo is actually going to pay dividends. Shush has to fight. Oh, and that's a bottle to the face. That's how Jason's Friday nights normally end.
Yeah, it's not fun either. It's a rough Saturday morning after that.
That's enough, Tessus. Come on now, you're tempting fate.
Do you just save him now? Like stack a sight and just go, all right, boys. Well, we bought these. We're probably not going to win this round. Let's try again next round. We always would talk about like the Deagle double dips.
Yeah.
You could, although Tessus has good information. They're not utilizing it just yet. Nerds and Nikadon is going to start backing off the B bomb site. JT takes Dark. But Tessus is directing them to get ready to rotate over to A.
They better be damn quick, Jason. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, Kixon, you are in such a nasty position. This is over for you. Okay, 1.5. If Nerds is to find another, you'd say it's on, but pushing in, it's hard to do. Manages it, takes down Grim. Now this is an interesting exchange for Tessus. Long range puts JT down. It's a 2-on-2. It's getting chaotic. A bit of a messy one from Nikados. Couldn't tame the spray. Tessus, he's very loud about this. Alicia's heard him, but still goes down on the peak. How has Tessus done that? Long range. He's got it all sorted with the MP9, but Cole, they'll weather the storm of the
Why is Johnny Jab swinging before the flash, Jason?
I don't know. I think he wanted to, maybe he's thinking that the guy's swinging into the bomb site and he's going to have a free kill to the side.
Or comms was hectic because it felt like the player was main so late there.
Yeah.
Unless it don't matter. They win the round.
I'm with you. You could have waited for Holzer to take contact from a safe position in the site, swung off that.
It's just a silly dance.
Yeah, I think there's probably a little bit of stress and complexity.
Did it again.
Done warming up.
Scout as well. Little M4 mixed in. The bonus money. Okay, that didn't jump.
Yeah.
That
Now,
did.
if you'd shut up, we'd be good to go.
Better on the scout than he is the orb. Nichols lights up too. The third.
Oh, that's a 3-scale round. Everyone's done some damage. It was Nerds' hard work paying dividends for Nikados. That forces the place nicely in there. Way to go.
They were expecting to pull eco 100%.
Yep.
Just ran into what they were hoping was going to be an empty bomb side. The M4, the first thing to take contact.
I mean, I guess that's the extra benefit of so many SMGs is the bonus money from, what, 4 kills in the last round allows you to go for it again.
But this is the CT side of Amethyst, right? If they were sort of lost this round, they would have been in such a position that they wouldn't justify the fourth play in like a third consecutive. Please, I don't see any chance of winning this one.
They set up a solid road.
Jason, did you know that like, you went to America, right? That was the school of education.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys would have been great at the chance. Elise, if he's out, man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Sure, we have those. Yeah.
What was your favorite?
My favorite, I'm the fan, obviously, deep No, it's just deep It's one of the things I've discovered over my years of spending time in Europe is that you do a much better job of doing chance during all the competitions. Yeah, you guys have whole songs, whole jingles, everything. Yeah, I think Harry's on that. We get more of those during collegiate. Collegiate schools is what kind of rival to because the collegiate schools do get a band that makes sense.
And after this round, I heard from the heroic camp they were going sliding down a waterfall, landing on a cactus. We think the other team needs a lot of anti-eco practice.
Off the dome freestyle from Virtual.
I love it on this round. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
I was a little unhappy that I said the other shot wasn't as overpowered as you were saying earlier. I faced it in the matchmaking, it was really powerful. That's good. That's spicy. Yeah, right into him. Balls are going to go nowhere.
Should have been 18 HP on JT though.
Yeah, but if you're JT, you get time to play with. You have a minute on the clock, so you can slow play this and make Nerds guess. And then with the low HP, if you get a good timing, if you just get a little bit lucky.
Oh, we love the South African in the clutch.
He's not. He's not going to get lucky. He's going to get unlucky.
Nice! Fucking nice. Nice one!
Ah, well, that's an unfortunate ending, but only one player surviving.
Sorry, just Nerds dropped his gun and didn't pick up anything.
Oh, that's probably why his face palm.
Over here!
Shit happens when you party make. That's how the same thing.
Against
the collegiate saying.
Oh, and let's not
actually, I did.
This mug is made up of monsters.
Oh, he didn't want the Galil.
Hope you stretch.
He chose.
Great replay.
Now you cut up, we'd be good
Fantastic replay.
Now.
Nice guy. No, it's not guy. It's just guy.
That's true. He is guy. He's guy.
Wow.
How many people named Guy do you know?
In Counter-Strike? What?
Use the mailbag, EPL mailbag at efg.gg.
Not enough mailbag today, guys.
Hey, you guys got to be plugging it more.
You're right. You're right. It's my fault.
It's our responsibility.
EPL mailbag
at efg.gg.
At efg.gg. That's EPL mailbag at efg.
Right, here's Complexity on a bloody eco round. They're going to be crossing the bridge of mid. They're waiting for this smoke to fade.
All right.
And when it does, well, they're going to see over the hard. There's some setup here that are to go here.
I've been waiting,
Tess is
hero
mate, he's
boy.
going to get a bit of contact here. Tess is all like, yes, Tess, he's going to give him one. No! Chloe!
Nice.
You're right, you really can't catch an Australian accent. It's not possible. It's not.
He's winning this. He's winning this.
Give it to me.
Never won it in his life.
Good teamwork.
Not once has he won a 1v1 after a bring up. He's the best looking, but we will see a third kill as well. It feels like they've got complete control, but
Time's to shine.
you'd still see Paul get two.
Well, the back's
Aren't you full of
calling off
surprise?
guard and apparently Complexity
Next.
too, right?
Yeah.
So they have to respond now that the rifles are being reinvested. If they don't, Heroic with 4 rounds on the CT side already, especially if Animus is starting to look very good. Well handled, a great block shot from Halzek, I will say. We'd love to see the block in the play.
Guy was most popular in the 1950s.
Okay.
As of 2006, so only 950 people were named Guy in the United States.
That's the kind of research I love to see from Jason. That's the kind of aggression I love to see from Kicks and Jason. No idea how that's happened. The drive-by into his front door.
That's the problem. If your players don't go back, up and down, it's very dangerous to size them for those types of moves. I love it. You just need a couple of those gimmicks. Yeah, like the 1950s.
Just, yep, yep. Customers get into these opening kills and make the defensive side a little bit easier for
Defense.
every time. Yeah, it does. And if you want to look at it, you can.
Where were we before that?
Edging now.
Beautiful clear. He's onto a winner here. He's going out the side aware that Ivy could be occupied. He wasn't exposed by the fear of the smoke. Isolating every shot. That's stunning from Elige. Round finding three. And absolutely cruising Jerry on top.
That's another X-Fire ad right there. Refrag Dollary-Doos going through the roof. Hits in dollar signs. Casey Foster cashing checks.
I've been waiting, hero boy.
Let's see you climb this.
That's a lot of damage.
I don't know how many more rounds they can give away, right? They have the round, but you need to be able to drop them. You want to stabilize these Complexity. Jets.
It's 3-3.
Next.
Look at that smirk. Look at that right smile.
Oh, he's happy all of a sudden.
Oh, it was leg
the leg punching, yeah. For good whacks to the leg.
We've got a big one on our hands.
That actually is a crossfire fight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that exact battle.
Yeah, pretty
occurs,
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Who's busy at the
yeah,
moment?
left side smoke.
Hey,
Ollie is well deep. Tessa's a killer. I love that fight.
Smile.
Jail Tessa's with a double.
Guess
It's
put it
trouble.
just as well.
Complexity,
Was he up on the extra elevation as well? Nice angle.
but a little swap from Kixon.
Shrinking. I love it. Heroic. Dynamic counter-strike.
Look at your option.
Alright, this one's good.
They have managed to find the only gap where it's not currently held, so they can be in the wind.
So you can block up 2 or 3 choke points into the site, and you can delay the wall. It's HP and JT just
This way, hurry!
I guess it just really depends on the response. The bomb likely going to get planted that way. I'm worried about an individual pushed up towards baskets. JT,
this is so interesting. Like, no one from Heroic is considering middle. Like, Kixon's not even looking back towards Temple.
Because the way Shush was addressing it, just after that,
just missed the flash from JT, so they know where they both are. Second flash, he re-aggresses. You have got that util. Alzo throws it out towards main side, but they are getting pushed and pinced it into the low HP of JT. He's going to be hard-pressed to do anything here. Oh, he's pulled out his molly. They might push on that. Kixon's edging around the smoke, pokes his nose through, loses his head as they turn this round around.
What's happening to me?
2v4 now, 2v1. Nikonos is out there with his tail between his legs. A great turnaround from Halzug.
You nailed
Quad kill.
That utility, that nice flash from JT. Halzug sees both, locks him out, essentially turns that into a 2-on-2, and they can put all their focus towards camera.
The power of friendship and utility, Jason. What Counter-Strike has been based on for 20 goddamn years.
Amen, brother.
But you have the same thing
it's beautiful to see.
The same thing.
I love that line from Testis as well, right? Because a lot of teams are going to try and isolate B with that fight, and if you can take it like cocky, it's not one of those angles that you're pivoting into, right? You're going to be a little bit lazy about it unless you're going up against AWP on the line. But that one, that's a play that GB James is going to be proud of.
Yeah.
It is possible to
shout out one time
with the surgical procedure.
He was suited and booted.
All you need is some know-how.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
yeah. Him and BRT were doing something together in
Pittsburgh Knights.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a cool team.
Yeah. It's a little, it's one of those regional esports orgs with the city of Pittsburgh.
But you're going to have to trust me.
Ooh, Kaylee Grim with a strong opening.
He's behind you. He's
great. We're partners.
I don't want to go too loud.
Why are you? Time for any questions?
They got sound.
I actually put the noise-cancelling headphones on today.
Yeah,
because it makes me feel better.
Yeah, maybe you feel very isolated.
Very isolated.
We'll contact you later.
And that's without the white noise, but it's very effective.
They get me in trouble with the wife at home.
Yeah,
because they work so efficiently.
I thought you were going to say that was without the crippling depression. The fact that we live, we're born alone and we die alone. It translates through our mind on a daily basis.
Just a lot of positivity here. Chad, if Captain Planet was a Counter-Strike themed cartoon, hold the thought, actually.
Yeah, he might be nerds, Jason.
Let's wait for
my God, it's Guy Yoooooooo. Well, I don't know how to say his second name. Never tried before. I don't know why I did that.
We did it live.
Yep, just off memory. Just off of straight blurry memory.
Earth, fire,
wind.
Let's just focus on getting out of here.
heart.
With these elements combined, Nerds has missed his shot. He's missed his shot, and they're going to plant.
Grim, and there's going to be the opposite.
Get out of there, save it.
Yeah,
hold on to
definitely not.
All right, Jason, back to your...
what are the 5 elements that would make up the Counter-Strike, if you had to do it in Counter-Strike?
Communication.
Okay, communication is one. You said utility and friendship already. I'll let you take one of those 2 away if you'd like.
You saying you don't need friendship? Is that what you're saying?
Well, everyone tells me you don't need to be friends, you just need to respect each other.
Can we keep both and spitball a few more? And then we can maybe see if we can...
Sure.
So communication.
Utility. Those are locked.
Those are strong.
It needs to be short, right?
Oh, strategy, tactics.
Yeah, I was. Also, there's one thing that people forget about Counter-Strike.
What's that?
It's the most important.
Headshots?
Headshots.
That's right.
If you shoot them in the head quicker than they shoot you in the head.
Right. You don't need great tactics if you're so overwhelmingly faster with a headshot.
So could we just use like aim, or would it be ability, or does headshot sound cooler?
Headshot
I've got something new for you.
A friendship can be our version of heart.
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
It can be the one that no one really cares about at the very end there. And finally, I guess it would have to be tactics or strategy.
It would, kind of.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Communication, utility, friendship, headshots.
Yeah, maybe like, emotional intelligence is the same.
Ruby's all rubbish. He makes no difference.
It's under the umbrella.
Yeah, of friendship.
Of friendship.
Now, I feel like we spoke about Captain Planet not that long ago, Jason.
This is
that there's a
understood the
real
Captain Planet
boom
thing, I'm afraid it's
mate.
Was this on the
It will
podcast?
reduce
No,
your
it might
target.
You bring Captain Planet up surprisingly frequently.
Gotta settle. Don't get yourself killed now.
Sure.
There's some really famous actors who
Silver
did voice
Surfer
acting.
kind of thing.
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
We did talk about that.
No, it was about...
I think this was in the green room last
We've
week.
been doing this whole save the environment thing forever, so this was
yeah.
just propaganda back.
Gaia.
Effective propaganda. We're still talking about it today.
That's true. All right, full gunning.
All right.
This one ain't funny. AWP saved. Will Complexity put Heroic in the grave. That's a haiku by Chad Birchall. Is it a haiku or is that the anime with volleyball?
No, haiku is
Well,
the
Haiku,
name.
yeah. Syllables per line, right?
Yeah, but how many is it?
753.
So I gotta
Suit yourself, stranger.
Oh no, it's all gone horribly wrong.
Oh, that's shocking.
Those kills all came way too easy. Complexity went
Yeah.
contact. Instead of making a lot of noise, a big ruckus, they just waltzed in towards the middle and they've picked up 4 kills as easy as you like.
And no one's even been shot back at. I actually don't think anyone from Heroic even fired a bullet in this round.
The warm embrace. Well, course correcting. Complexity now 6.5. Heroic with only 3 to their name. Tessus. Oh, it's a clean round.
Yeah, you love that if you're Cole. They're rich. Everyone's got money now. 4 players above 6K before the buy, and a big lead.
We're doing this.
They withstood that pretty early storm as well with Heroic with the SMG. The blue sides early on. That could have put them in a good position. Some of the aggressive plays, and now they've got control.
So Whoopi Goldberg did the voice of Gaia.
Okay.
Coming
Sheen, Tim Curry was involved.
Who is Martin Sheen?
LeVar Burton. Martin Sheen, he doesn't have a character.
Doesn't have a
You're serious. Well, that's what happens when you put your money in. It's not worked out for Heroic after perfectly clean round. This is set up for a hell of a T half, unless, you know, you fumble against a 5-7 or something, which isn't going to happen. Which wasn't ever going to happen. Just goes down to the... He's hot indeed, repositioned, safety the user are flustered, Complexity now, they cannot afford to lose this one. Grim got one, not able to get the trade. Coming in as well. If Tessus can just go passive and let Miz close the gap a little bit, no more utility to refresh for Cole. Let this one go. You're already a bit sweaty now. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Arms losing grip on the mouse. Halzerg's not clearing his back. He's going to get shot in the side of the head, all onto JT. He's known to clutch. He's known to save Complexity when they're otherwise fumbling, but not today. Heroic will take it on a half buy. Ashley! An absolute goof, a gaff, a silly round to lose. Heroic will close the gap, and that CT side's going to be more than respectable.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of trash rounds this game,
they have.
right? Those are the ones that are putting in trouble.
They did this a little bit on Vertigo, though, too. They threw away some advantage rounds. They threw away a 5-on-3. They threw away some retakes and some post plants.
Hey, man.
What's like an optimal
to cover that?
So how's that be responsible from Pillar?
Yeah.
I see.
I guess they were just worried about being swarmed because as the bomb's getting planted, that's when they have the 2v1 kind of scenario. But they weren't to know Nerds was far away.
Yeah, played it very well, did Nerds.
And you could see the penny drop. That's why Halzerg started to pivot back towards main, because they knew they didn't have enough space.
And now Nerds is actually boxed in. He's forced forward by the flame.
Well done.
Yeah, they've done very well to take the early fight.
Yeah, the combo, the smoke break, the Molotov was beautifully coordinated.
Oh yeah, if you push this, he's found a pretty good angle actually.
And there's a third man rotator. Nikodos is here as well.
Oh wow, Tessus finds another from jail. He's got good output, but Elish is still hitting headies. Managed to find one in partnership with Grim as well, so it's only
Well, they
Kixon
missed
on
the
the
molly.
side. They have whiffed the molly, so there is a small chance for Kixon to do some damage from this glyph position. Isolates the first, coming out of the main smoke.
Oh, they're in A. That's what. Why?
Yeah, they just backed off. That did look a little bit silly at first, but Flop. He's just like, bro, I got the entire site.
Yeah, but now with the rotation. Okay, so JT's going to stay to cover off middle. They'll get the bomb in towards A. Floppy taking space. If he loses this fight, Alex.
MP9s, the shotties, the 5.7s.
Yeah.
So, and I thought they were back off because JT knew that he had a sentry. This was great, I love the opener. And then the second follow-up, Nikodot should have known that Liege was there as well. He got the opening kill, right? Even though Tess dropped back, they knew from the kill feed that it wasn't the Liege in that position. I thought they were dropping back because JT still had that incentive. And they might try and re-throw and clear the flat completely. Sloppy, not only comms weren't perfect for Cole there, but the right choice, back to A, free bomb site, free round.
I mean, I think it looked sloppy because it was a little bit sloppy. The comms probably came in with that play. Player's already committed to his play going out jail, right? Going out main.
But I was setting up some like little activities that we'll hopefully have time to do between this series and the next. And I could hear the comms coming from Floppy. He's very vocal, right? And he makes sure to like raise. This is one thing with players, right? So
raise his intensity.
Yeah, that's something that I had to get across to like Justin back in. Gradient on the green.
Yeah, main into the left. Oh, he's struck that well. Right on the flat of the putter.
It looks like he's going home. Go to your home. Get to your home. Oh, slight deviation, but there it is. He's won the US Masters. 8-4 on the half. Yeah, cream in, cream out. If you're iced up, pull your pies out. Push a cool whip, pull pastries out. Yanko go wild and pull the CPs out. Cream in, cream out. Basement dwellers fight and pull these sleeves out. I'm a Sigma, act up, pull the Desert Eagle out. When I pull the pies out, Moses like peace out. Scrub! That's how it's done, Jason.
That was nice. That was really good.
That's because I am one of the members of Sun Gods, and we do these things.
Yeah.
You know,
just for fun.
Day in, day out.
I'm excited for the live performance.
They were great.
Was it the other people?
Those guys,
yeah, they were good.
Oh, I've seen this. I learned this one on Reddit the other day. From the baskets all the way to temple. Nice little smoke.
That's cute.
Yeah. They are going to test this Elise Jewel. Please, and oh no, it's just all over.
Hello, Strain. Welcome.
Please.
What can I do you for?
Jobs are good and
stranger.
You always do feel really good on the T side of
I'll pay a
Anubis,
pretty
and then you
penny.
forget that you
This
have to
kind
actually
of
go
work
and
is
switch sides
about
and play the other
finesse,
half as well.
Stranger.
yeah,
You know?
I told a lie, by the way.
Come
It's right
back when you
side.
can
It's the right
actually
side in front of
pay.
Glyph. This one he's staring at.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very useful, isn't it?
It is very useful.
Yeah.
That's actually a nice move.
If two players go
You
dark,
can't go wrong with
Pistol or
gun. Will look
utilities going
great
on all over the
with
place.
that.
I like
Come.
it. It's a nice, well put together pistol from Heroic. You had the P250 to escort them up dark.
And welcome. What
Now
can I
that's gone.
interest you in?
Floppy trying to save his Kev. How about all they can celebrate?
well,
There's some things next time.
will they go
Buy
for some kind of
something,
the juicy force buy? And if yes, right, this is the interesting thing. I hope not. This is the interesting thing with force buys in my mind, especially on a map like this, is you need to be creative, right? You need
A liege. He's gotten the UMP. I asked him about this in Katowice when VP was doing all the UMP buys, and he was like, I don't know why they're doing it. Doesn't make any sense to me. He's like, the MP9 is cheaper, it's a better gun, and now he's done the UMP, so there's got to be a reason. Now I'm going to ask him again.
Yeah, now he's on it. He's done his research. Ooh, grim, poor lad.
maybe he's playing it because of you, Jeff.
Think so?
Yeah.
He looked over and he saw me at the casting desk, and he's
No,
like,
no, no. I think I meant because you drew his attention
Sure.
to the
Made
fact
him-
that
made him
he-
look into it.
Yes, I didn't mean that
You're not responsible.
he didn't see you
sorry,
and go.
that was just my narcissism
Yeah,
flaring up for just a moment.
That UMP might get action, Jason, the Prophet O'Toole. Oh.
The FAMAS might as well. And so might the Scout as Halzerk shifts. So this defense is looking
It's not terrible.
as good as you could probably ask
They
for.
don't have a molly anymore, so they can't molly Elise out of pillar. He
Whole thing.
he's a better man than me. Let's see this again. So smoke lands, he instantly reacts. Yeah, it's a tough timing, isn't it? He probably had a chance to take a pot shot with a little bit of info. Elise did well to get one, but yeah, there you have it. Floppy, it was all about bigged up Floppy and his FAMAS. He kind of got forced
They
into
just
an
look
uncomfortable
sad.
scenario.
He gave his eyes a good rub.
Yeah, making sure
a
they're
real good rub.
functional.
Yeah, smoothing out the eyebrows.
Oh, nothing but.
What do you guys think of his new haircut? I miss White Trash
I
Halzerk.
miss the bullet.
No, I don't. I think this is the thing, right? You want to stay ahead the trends, and when they're at their most popular is when you should be changing.
He's right.
So once the mullet starts to take over, obviously it was popularized within Australia, then some guys in Formula 1 were doing it or whatever, right? Some Finnish bloke.
And now Harry's got it.
Harry's got, exactly.
Once Harry gets it,
That's when you know it's already kind of too
right,
late.
you already know it's on the way out, right? So you want to stay ahead of it.
Get ahead
Actually,
of the
why the
curve.
hell not? We'll all go the Henry G Buzz Cup.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that's a segment right there.
Yeah.
That's weak. You guys should go the full
mohawk.
Yeah, no.
Jason, I paid a good amount of money to have these follicles put from the back of my head into the top of my head. If you think I'm going to go...
Respect the follicle.
Full
Put
creamy
a
mode.
razor on your head.
Like, I'll buzz it.
Yeah. You would?
Yeah. I'm doing a factory reset after Dallas.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, you told me that like 2 weeks ago. You've got it all planned.
Yeah, after Dallas, the
He's
beard's,
coming back
the
with a new
beard's gone
identity.
And
Test you, okay? Just to see if your frame is really that strong.
Me?
Women test men all the time. This actually came up in my recent Patreon video when a man was asking if women would ever be attracted to a man who has a low libido. And in the course of that video, I discussed how a lot of it's going to come down to frame. How do you present that to her? Are you embarrassed about it, or are you empowered by how your sexuality presents? If you've got a low libido and you're wondering how women are going to perceive that, you can check out my Patreon video here. But understand that tests from women are only a negative thing if you fail them. If she gives you a test and you pass, it's only going to increase her attraction to you. So let me give you an example of a woman testing you. Let's say you're on a date and it's going well, and you suggest that in a couple of days' time you should meet up again, have another date. Now she's surprised that you want to see her again so soon, and so she takes the opportunity to test you. She does this unconsciously, none of this is planned, but she wants to know if the confidence that you're displaying is actually real, or if you're just masking insecurity, and if she pokes and prods, the whole thing's just going to fall apart. And so she says something rude that is designed to throw you off. Something like, oh wow, you want to see me again so soon? Do you have nothing else going on in your life? This is seeming kind of desperate. What's happening right there is a challenge for frame. You've asked for another date. Those are the objective facts of the situation, but how it's going to be perceived is now up in the air, and she's fighting for control of it. Are you going to let her win? She wants to designate you as a desperate loser who has nothing else going on in his life, and that's why you're clinging to spending time with her. That's how she's presenting it. That's her frame. And if you buy into it, that you're like a desperate loser, then you've lost. If you're like, oh, yeah, I guess I don't have much going on. I guess I'm a bit of a loser, but
Okay. Thank you. Now we can all pick up chicks confidently.
Shireen says, is there any dua to get married? I'm getting old, 28 years of age, and no proposal is being finalized. I feel really sad, not only for me, but also for my parents, as they are getting old and always worried about me. Shireen, people have different tests in this life. You have a test. Someone else may be tested with breast cancer. May Allah protect us all. Others may be
breast cancer pop
tested
quiz
in their security, where there are demonstrations and oppression from the government and killing and looting. In other countries, other people are tested by famine and drought. And in other countries, they're tested by poverty and being unable to find a good job. In other places, people are tested and oppressed due to their religion. They cannot go and pray. They cannot wear the hijab. Men cannot grow their beards. They're put in concentration camps, like the Nazis. They're
You
oppressing
cannot
them
grow
just
your
simply
beard?
because they say,
Where can
my
you not
Lord
grow your
is Allah.
beard?
So we on this earth are created to worship
China.
Allah Azza wa Jal.
Yeah, but that's
And
genetic
part
reasons.
of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to be patient and tolerant to His testing. So Allah is testing us who will do well. Your test is in your marriage. Allah did not send you a good proposal yet. What to do? Do you believe in predestiny? I said, yes. So what will you do?
No,
Will
the,
you just sit
the Muslims in
idle
West China
and
are
be
not
depressed,
allowed beards.
or move on, live your normal life?
Yeah,
like Allah
because
told
they
you
are
to do.
suppressed in
When it
China.
is
But
predestined,
I'm pretty
it will
sure
come.
Chinese. Oh, I'm pretty
And
sure
if
I've
it
seen a
doesn't come,
Chinese
it
old
is
man with
predestined,
beard.
accepted.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Your journey ends when you die, and this is going to happen in few decades, maybe less. So don't waste eternity over complaining about something that only Allah Azza wa Jal predestines and knows when it is best. Now, having said that, always look at the bright side.
Always look at the bright side of the glass. The full
Rather
side.
than looking at the empty half of the cup. It's the same cup, it's the same mug. Half of it is full, it is empty.
Wow. This makes so nice.
Sure is quiet.
That's the only place to play. Terrible music choice. How is it so much damage with the ghost version? What?
Stay here.
What? Okay.
Full AD. You got nerfed to the ground. Hey, he has the same issue as me with the camera. Look at how he's playing. It's up here, man. Pressing space takes too long, man. Need the APM elsewhere. Because the problem is with pressing space at this point, like what a lot of people don't think about, just press space with characters with mobility. Yeah, so like he's right here, right? And now he's up here. So if you're about to aim skill shots and stuff, right? You can't press space because your mouse, if this gets centered, then your mouse will be somewhere else in comparison, right? Relativity. So it's not like you have to preemptively press space, but sometimes the situation does not need it, and then suddenly you get knocked somewhere, and then you're already aiming with the skill shot, and then you can't press space because you will then, you know, not hit the skill shot. The mouse will adjust. So it's not as clear cut as just hold space for forever. Sometimes it can be like that.
I am flattered, but I'm a one-lady type of guy.
I knew it.
That's jailbait, right? What do you call that?
Playing fucking Akali. For your flashlight in his hand.
I am flattered, but I'm a one-lady type of guy.
Flashing in real life.
There you go.
Break already.
sorry. You're not my type. Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I guess.
You did well back there. Seems this isn't your first time running from cops.
I can't tell if that's meant to be a compliment.
You use the radio.
我开始学中文的时候，我一直在听那个怎么讲节目单，那个节目单跟那个录音厅和声音，对。
那相当不错啊，真的，很难得的，
也很难。
很难得的。有没有写中国字？
我会写，我会读繁体字跟简体字，都可以。
中国字比较难的哦。
太难。
Going on? I saw you two in the lobby the day you guys got here, and I had to do a double take. I was like, I didn't even say hi to Halzerk. I didn't recognize him.
He looks completely different. It's crazy.
Hey, Draktar, thank you for sub. Haram Book, welcome back. Clown99 IDK, thank you as well.
Hey, how's it going? This is me, Nam Fan. Just got done with my morning run. To my school, the Modern Academy. Yeah, hey, Dan. See you tonight, morning.
about them.
This way!
Is it the wife or the daughter?
Listen, you're the one he wants.
Daughter.
If we see him again, you run.
You can't tell with which
do my job.
Hollywood celebrities. Right? Tell them Hollywood though. It's pretty scripted.
Nothing but the finest way. Hello, stranger. Welcome. Wielding. What can I do you for?
Is that Hillary Clinton?
Good as new. See how that feels, mate. Fella like yourself should notice a deal well struck. Come back anytime. Ooh, you have the stench of battle.
Be careful.
That had to have done something. Tap dancing days are over.
Is nigh.
swinging those things. Running out of options, huh?
Repent, child. Your fate. Is upon you.
Ah. So funny. Robin York, thank you for the 1 year. Boop. 4 years of Mr. Sticana. Boop. True the badge. No message.
The majority of the confrontations during the 20th century used loudspeakers to taunt each other from far away.
Chinese troops have set up loudspeakers
and forced China to respond.
中印边境地区发生的有关事态是非曲直是十分清楚的，责任完全在印方。中方一贯严格地遵守中印两国签署的协议规定。
After weeks of skirmishes, 20 Indian soldiers and at least 4 Chinese soldiers died in hand-to-hand combat. And it came at a time when economic relations between the two countries were at its peak.
This is a question that continues to baffle a number of experts who focus both on China and India. Why would Beijing essentially put at stake a relationship with India that has been growing in importance and that China has in part pursued to keep a country like India away from its main adversary, the US? Why would China put this at risk? And the answers that we have had are kind of twofold. One, they believed that this was a tactically significant pieces of territory and that they did not anticipate the backlash from India. They thought, like in other parts of Asia, that they would essentially establish their claims, then India would accept that, and that they would go back to business as usual.
Although the confrontation ended, building along the border didn't. In early 2021, China completed the construction of a new village high in the mountains near the Doklam Plateau called Pangda. The latest addition to a handful of villages China has built to fortify the Tibetan borderlands. But there's another problem. Some of these villages are located inside land claimed by Bhutan.
It's the classic possession is 9/10 of the law phenomena. It is China saying, we're just going to change facts on the ground establish a presence, and the idea has been that nobody will push back.
Experts refer to their tactic as salami slicing, and it reflects the
Very interesting. Chinese-English politics.
No! What? No! Oh, the humanity. Why?
Role play.
What? Wait, what? No!
With the inspect into a spray, there's that crouch spray. It's effective.
They're definitely both hurt.